Classic Marmorino has dried overnight, which is a very important fact that you need to know. After the skim coat has been applied, let it dry completely, which is usually takes overnight. I've spritzed the sample board with water. I just have one of these little garden sprayers you pump up, you lightly mist it. That allows the Marmorino to flow better. So after the moisture has been absorbed into the base coat of plaster, then you're ready to apply again. Now I mix my plasters with a paddle that you can find in the tile section of your local home improvement center. This paddle works very good for mixing 1 gallon or 5 gallon plasters and adding the pigment to them. I would highly recommend buying one of these, around $10, to use with your drill. You may notice that the tools that we use are unique. We use a stainless steel trowel. This trowel has rolled, beveled edges, and it's extremely sharp. And the way in which you keep that edge is by taking some 800, 1000 grit sandpaper and sanding the edge of that trowel. Now I'm ready to put on my second coat of Classic Marmorino, and I apply the product to the edge of my trowel toward the top. And this time I will start from the top and come down. I do a technique called artistic troweling. You notice that I have a little S in my trowel as I pull it. I create just a small S, little S hook. That causes movement in the Marmorino. Make sure to keep your trowel clean and then put the product back on the edge. Do not lay the trowel flat on your wall or on your ceiling. I usually have about a 1 finger or 2 finger above the wall or the ceiling that I'm working on. You're wanting to apply using the edge of the trowel, not the flat part. You'll notice the product is on the edge of the trowel. I want to make note that when you are doing your finish coats of Classic Marmorino, if you start a wall or start a ceiling, that you must go completely to the other side without stopping. If you stop and come back a few hours later, you'll create a hard line in your plaster and it will not be very attractive. Come back up from the bottom here. back, and I'm leveling out the plaster. I'm taking out any chatter marks. The little chatter marks are little lines that you may see in the plaster. We're smoothing the plaster. And we're going to allow this coat to absorb a little bit of moisture, and then we're going to come back on it, over it while it's still damp, and do what we call a half coat. And that's a small amount of Marmorino that will give you your final look.